Today I'm going to start a new decluttering project. And that is this bookshelf. It is massive. It is taller than me. There it is compared to a door, pretty much right under the size of a doorway. And it is just packed with stuff. I don't know, there's some old books, there's like wedding decor from our wedding, and there's random shampoo bottles. Like, what the heck? This is in our guest room, so like some of the stuff wasn't put. There's matches. Oh my gosh, 3-ring binders, some books. Some of the stuff wasn't put here by me because, like, you know, some of our guests like use this as a shelf instead of what it actually is. So then, you know, they leave and they forget their stuff, and this is what my bookshelf looks like. So I'm gonna take everything off of this, decide if I really want, need, like it, and then redesign it into what I hope is going to be like a mixture of a bookshelf / really cute decorative little display. We shall see. Okay, this is 30 minutes in. If you notice something about me, I like to work in 30-minute increments for some reason. So I have put all of that stuff onto this bed, and some of the heavier stuff down on the floor. But I've gotten rid of this almost full tub of things. And yes, that is a drone, and yes, it was on the bookshelf. Something I bought my husband, thought he would like. He used it once, and he's never gonna use it again, so bye. All right, we have a completely cleared bookshelf, and my discard pile is now this tall. And then I figured when I'm putting them back on, I'll also find a few more things that I can part with as well. So that probably won't be everything, but that's impressive for me for like getting rid of books. But I did this thing that helps me like feel better about getting rid of them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm keeping plenty. None of the kids' books did I get rid of because I just figure Owen needs to read them first before we decide if we want to get rid of them. So, but if I didn't really feel like I would get to a book right away, I just took a picture of it, and I'm going to keep that picture, and then whenever I am ready to read that book, I can go to the library. That's what the library is for. I don't have to have all of these books taking up all of the space on my shelf. So the next step is to wipe it all down, and then I'll organize the books into probably categories and find some cute little display items, and hopefully have a really cute bookshelf when I'm done. Okay, we've got a little bit of progress going on here. I decided to put Owen's books on first and towards the bottom of the shelf so he can grab them if he wants, which turns out he did want, because it's kind of like no, it's not a 1-step, 2-step back, but it's kind of like a 2 steps forward, 1 step back with him, because I had his Dr. Seuss all organized pretty right there, and he decided to take them all because anything nice, straight, and organized, as you know from my other videos, he likes to unstraighten and unorganize. So here he is with all of his Dr. Seuss right here. I've tried to confiscate them and stack them back up, but he just likes disorder. And if you don't believe me, follow me into the rest of my messy house. We bought 2 packs of pull-ups last night. They have to be opened and scattered all around the house by Owen, okay? He has puzzles. He doesn't do the puzzles unless you help him, but this is what he likes to do with puzzles. Just make a pile of pieces. Looks so nice in our house. Anyway. So I thought I had all of Owen's books pretty well organized onto the shelf. And then I decided that once he made this mess here, that I was going to go about it a different way. And because he also does that upstairs in his room, where he has a bookshelf of his own, or a shelf. It's not necessarily a bookshelf, but we put books on it. So I figured I'm going to bring all of his books, all of these, down from his room, and just have one family library, just one place in the house that has books, and that's it. That way there's one mess when it happens. And you might be wondering why he has so many books. Before I started staying home / working for my family business only, I worked at a school. That's the ABC book, baby. Dr. Seuss. I worked at a school, so I would order from the Scholastic things that the kids would get, because I was pregnant with both of my kids during that job, so I thought, oh, my kids need a huge library. So, that's this. Plus, like, anytime, like, teachers would be getting rid of books or anything, they just kind of set them in, like, a pile, like, take free-for-all, whatever, and I would take those too. So, yeah, here's where I'm at. But this is the progress, so this is an hour from the time I started on this shelf. These are the shelves I was talking about that had all the books on them that I took downstairs. They're just in the lower part of like a desk thing, and I was just using them for books, but they don't have to be used for books, so I could definitely use the storage for other stuff. So I cleaned out the bookshelf, then took his books downstairs onto the bookshelf. So if A plus B equals C, I decluttered his room a little bit today. And if you guys have seen my previous video where I cleaned his room and I told you that it would stay clean for 5 minutes, I was right. Check it out. That is so blurry. Oh, man. Hey, we are getting somewhere. These are all of Owen's books. Everything from his room I went and grabbed, brought him down. And everything that was already down here, these are all Owen's. So almost half the bookshelf is his. It's looking good though. I like it. I like how organized it is. And now I've just got to put all of my stuff back up. So I'll check back in. So here's the start of my books going up there. And then what I did was I went around the house and along with the stuff that was already on the shelf, like the little knick-knacky stuff, I went around and looked for things that weren't getting any play in the house. Like these decorative boxes are empty. They were just like put away somewhere, like in a drawer. Same with that picture frame. And then I've got that globe that is really for my son, but like I'm afraid to put it up in his room because he'll just break it. And then the other 3 little decorative things were just kind of like smashed together with some other decor in my room and just didn't, they were kind of like just cluttered and blended in. So I still have all this to go, but I came across a box that was on the bookshelf that has all my pens, pencils, markers and stuff. And it was chock full of everything. I mean, so full, overflowing. And then I had another Walmart bag full of the same kind of stuff. So I decided to go through every single one and see if they worked. So that's what I did. And all of these don't even work. So they're all going in the trash, obviously. And then now I have this nice little organized box of writing utensils, which I know that's excessive, but it's just kind of like my personality, which is why I have so much junk to begin with. So coming along. I found more writing utensils. So these work, and all of those don't work. So they were just taking up space in my house. They don't even have a function. Yes, I tested them all on that paper. So since decluttering is all the rage right now, if you guys are looking for an item to declutter, go through your pens and your writing utensils and see if they even work anymore. Because almost 50-50 chance they don't. Yay, I'm so excited. The bookshelf is finally done. Another hour of work from when we last checked in. So it's still packed, which amazes me because I got rid of a whole tote full of stuff. But I did bring all of Owen's books down from his room, so that kind of made up for it, I guess. So yeah, we have 2 like table settings that I homemade for our wedding. And then up there on top is a picture of Newcastle, England, which is my husband's hometown. And then we also have like a more artistic skyline of Newcastle Just some random decor. This was my great grandma's. This Owen got for his baby shower. I've got some graphic novels there, all in the back. I packed all of my notebooks. I do a lot of couponing, so I write a lot of deals down in notebooks. That's why I have so many. Some sand from Spain. And by the way, these 2 boxes are empty. I have to figure out, you know, whenever something comes along and needs a home, there's a home ready for them. I need to get a picture in this because we are going to have guests in a few weeks, and this bookshelf is in our guest room, so it'd be nice to have pictures in there. I've got an art project from college, yearbooks from high school. There's an art project back there from high school, just silly stuff. Me and my husband there. Whenever we first met, we were super young. And then I've got, what do I have? Oh, the green box is the pins that still work. The red box is envelopes. And then the purple box is CDs, which I decided to leave to declutter for another day because this project needs to end. I need to move on. Because like I said, we're going to have guests in 3 weeks and I need to get this room perfect. So yeah, I'm excited to see this side by side with the original picture because I think then I'll really be able to see a difference. But not bad. Looks kind of cute. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this encourages you to tackle a monster project. I didn't think this was going to be one, but it ended up being. So yeah, go declutter something, guys. Talk to you next time. Bye.